From the area known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, after the topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here. As it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the New England Patriots. Two clubs here each looking to rebound for the week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. This will be a return from deep in the end zone. And they can't bring it down. And that's to start it all. He's brought down at the 11. They'll start the Browns. Derrick Henry. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
That's a really nice tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play like that. So when they do, they go back to their old pep in their steps. They're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Now you could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Throwing is Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
With that kind of run on 1st down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And the Patriots jump back to a 3-0 lead. So the interception set him up a terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always wanted to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their second drive of the ballgame charge. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up a bit, didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there the last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. They're turning it back out on the field, putting together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They go play action now. Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job is simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 33. Charles, I don't know what's going on in that defensive team meeting room, but they better keep it rolling. 3 picks last week, 2 here now in the first quarter.
Everyone talks about creating turnovers and getting takeaways, but until it gets put into action, it's just talk. And right now, it's in action and in a big way. Now they've got the receivers wondering if they have to turn around and play more defense instead of running routes trying to take the ball downfield.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cover. Oh, he just stuck out there. They just got a nice first down.
What are we able to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, 1st down. Jackson. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. If they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
When you look at this Patriots defense, and they find themselves just outside the top 10 of the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
This is such a good unit of covering passes downfield. I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch. But nothing doing on that one.
And he will have a Ravens first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Now Jackson. He's got Watkins on the out route. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 16. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail. They've got a 1st and 10 here. And he'll get 4 there down to about the 12-yard line. 2nd down and 6 now. Again, it's Henry. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now it's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Henry. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than...
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
2nd down and 4. They run once more with Stevenson. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Rolling to his left. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And they're going to have a 1st down, and they're in field goal range as well. It's a down inside the 20. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Second and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Man open, here is Jones. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Patriots will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. To throw is Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a 1st down.
Jackson on 1st down. And he'll go right back to Andrews. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's 2nd and 3. Watkins in motion left. Jackson now. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. That is caught. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd and 9. Again, it's Stevenson. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
13 yards, the tally on the return there. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's got Derrick Henry again, back-to-back catches. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A good pickup there of 22. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry from 6 yards away. And the Ravens have broken the tie. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this 3rd quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now 2nd and 9. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Stay with
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, as far as plays go, there's nothing to write home about on that one because that one gets some negative yardage. But if you do want to find a positive, he found a way to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. He'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 59 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Here's Jackson. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
On third down, Jackson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll run. It's Henry. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. On the counter, it's Henry. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. This is 1st and 10. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. Now 2nd down and a few inches. On the handoff, Stevenson. And he's going to have the Patriots 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Oh, he fakes a spike. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the 1st down with his legs instead.
They'll look to throw. Out right to Bourne. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
He'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. They'll try and run it in. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson to throw. Finding Watkins. And he will get out of bounds at the end of this. So they took a shot, they complete it, and stop the clock in the end. All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10. Jackson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's 2nd down. Jackson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
He's got his target. That's complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Okay.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. This from long, very long range. Does he have the distance? He does. It's good. My goodness, he hits it from the parking lot as time expires. And joy will reign in the Inner Harbor as the Ravens have won it. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to
Wait a second. Here comes the nature. Here comes the immortal Hulk Hogan. There you go.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue it.
It's a bag. What's up? It. Look.
We are just off the shores of Lake Erie in downtown Cleveland, Ohio, as we get set for football here at the always rockin' Cleveland Browns Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cleveland Browns. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Now it's Jackson. He's got him in, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big pickup of 38. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Play action. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Now Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They're going forward with the option right, and nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. Now the NFL's 3rd leading rusher last year, it's Nick Chubb. And he stopped immediately there. Roquan Smith, the All-Pro, the former Bear, is there to make the stop. Now it's 2nd and 10. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Back to throw, Watson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Stopped by the safety, Kyle Hamilton. The Browns at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best,
They can play with anybody, but bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
And he'll be brought down, looks like right at the 40. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. When you look at this defense, they are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense was exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They got to be consistent.
They go with Chubb on second down, and he'll take this one down to about the 40. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Here's Watson. Targeting one, he's got it on the crossing pattern. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 19. 21 yards there on 3rd down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They go up the middle with Chubb. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. 2nd down, here's Chubb again. Down he goes at the 10 with a
Maybe
solid pick
roll
of 8.
point.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. Out of the gun, Watson. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense is going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get his running game going.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and goal. Off of play action, it's Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal. Running for it, here's Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going.
Early on,
You know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Third down at 6. Jackson. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Second down, here's Chubb again. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. They can't tackle it. Still on his feet. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with career touchdown number 60. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And that CD, one heck of a run. He just refused to go down.
And that's where determination comes in because he had at least a couple of guys had really good shots at him, but he just said, I don't think so. Speed, power, elusiveness, all on display right there. Look like you, partner, back in your salad days in Evansville.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
So weeks were actually off, so we didn't want to take a lot to the So even if there was a minor issue,
the Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
That's not his personality. That's not the way that he does business. And that would be why.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum. Derrick Henry all alone. Inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry. As the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
Yeah, it's at the point where, like Courtney just mentioned, 2020, he has a severe injury. He still ends up getting kicked.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
That's the point. The other point is
and that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
And then point 3 is that Jerry Jones is pretty good.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
That's not even like, it's not somebody maybe
on second down, here's Watson.
But the situation is required.
And he's got the hook up to the middle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On first and 10, Watson. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Browns drive about to get started. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Chubb will get the call running left. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. So we thought maybe they would have a chance to extend this lead on the opening drive of the second half. Instead, they cough it up.
Obviously not an ideal start when you're trying to get a little separation, and I can guarantee that they talked about that in the locker room. Let's get out there, start this quarter the right way. Let's try and put some points on the board and create some space.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 105 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Jackson on first down. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. They run over center with Mitchell. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. So that one will get him halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards makes it 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Jackson. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now it's Watson. To the right side, and he's got more complete. Down the sideline he goes. Elijah Moore. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Elijah Moore, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Partner, you know the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. That is caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 128 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jackson, option right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, Jackson. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Jackson going to take this himself. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Browns drive about to get started. Turnover that just got him the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, though?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3 and out.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Here's Hardy set to return. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. And always sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. Jackson going to hold on to it again. And he is going to lose yardage here.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here comes 2nd down. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Devin Bush driving in and picking up the sack.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Now just add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. They've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now it's Jackson. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. They overloaded that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total.
And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. The final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control.
There he goes, offside. Look at the big fella go. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second.
On the lines, man. Yes, sir. That's good. Congratulations.
not so much a speeding ticket as you failing to appear. Sir, see, I had an away game that day, so I completely. Look, how about this? You pay the fine, you promise me you're not going to speed out there, and I'll drop the charges. If it's okay with your folks. Is it okay if my brother signs for me? See your legal guardian? Billy, are you his legal guardian? No, technically I'm not, but look, you're a minor, it has to be a parent or a legal guardian. Otherwise, I have to take your license. It's no joke, son. Just get that signed. All right, I'll just get my father's sign. Just get it signed and bring it back.
So, last night was the first time you ever sent me foot in the strip club. Don't say. I know we were there for like 5 minutes, but did your sister ever get like freaked out? I mean, some of those guys are just weird. Yeah, well, big girl. Oh, that's a pretty girl. That is. Guess who our biggest customer is? Yep. I didn't hear it. Oh, looks good on you. Where'd you get it? I don't know. I don't have the money for it.
Just let me sign this stupid paper, man. No, Billy. I can't risk it for my license. What is this? I'm going to work out my stuff with Dad? Tim, help me. We haven't even seen the guy in 2 years, man. We don't even know if he still lives there. I'm sure it'll be fine. All right, I'm good. Hey, Claire, do not believe a word that man says, okay? Because he's a total liar. And do not get drunk with him because he's a mean son of a bitch when he's loaded. Billy, it's a signature. That's all I'm getting. All right. You got money? Yeah, nothing. Here, take that. Whatever you do, do not, under any circumstances, give that money to him. Understand? All right. Hey, see you soon. Yeah.
You are not going to a concert on a weeknight. It's not just any concert. I mean, all 97. Well, if they're so awesome, why don't they get a gig on a weekend? What will I do to make this work? I will get on the floor and start rocking. Honey, what about your homework? I'll get it done before I leave, and you can check it, and I'll see it on Saturday, and you and me and Dad, we can have like a family night. Oh, honey, tell Father it's not becoming. All right. Yeah. You have to be in by 11 o'clock, not 1 second later. Yes, ma'am. And don't tell your father. Let me break it to your father. Are you? Hey, where's your coat? Put your coat on. Hurry up. And make sure the door locks when you close it. Hurry up.
Sorry, ass out 6 Don't pick crap news around them days. Hey, if you see him, I want you to do something for me. I want you to tell him that I want my Conway twin back. They don't have him at Target no more.
All right.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On play action, it's Mahomes. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Complete here to Jordan Reed. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They run it again with Chubb. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. Chubb. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Mahomes. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. The drive will start with Arian Foster. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. Here's Richardson to throw. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. Now he's free to midfield.
Damn.
How about this? Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson taking it goal line to goal line, 100 yards. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stops at the line of scrimmage. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They go play fake. Mahomes. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
Look at that.
Oh, he rifles one. It's going to be intercepted. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
Stop. There's something wrong. Look. Let's go now. Let's
Pass complete there to Nakua. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they hand to Foster. 20, 5, touchdown, Philadelphia. Arian Foster, 48 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Three completions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Now here's Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
It's up the end.
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Jackson, the man in motion right. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Richardson. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Now it's Richardson. The pressure, and they got to him again. Jordan Davis drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be Falcon football. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Mahomes firing complete. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. Touchdown, Falcons. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
2nd and 6. There, Richardson back to throw it. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Short throw, that's caught by Davis. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got an open man, it's Foster. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now Richardson. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They need 12 here. It's third down. Richardson looking to throw this. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3-and-out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And it is close. And it's a fumble.
Oh, come on.
And this is going to be blocked.
Damn it. That's how I get for celebrating for something. Damn. Damn.
But that's the
That
value of
bad.
having a
I really
teammate
did
that's
that
got your
bad.
back, because it was nearly a disaster, but fortunately a friendly face able
Oh,
to
it's a
fall
tough day.
out
That's
in
crazy.
the
I
end
got the
zone.
ball
Yeah,
back.
I
That's
don't know if
why.
he was tired from all of that running or what, but he was unable to hold on
But
to
he
the
was
football.
totally
Fortunately
okay.
for him, someone on his team wasn't too tired to find the ball and score a touchdown.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Oh, what a juke in
There we go.
space. Down the left sideline. He's on his way. Touchdown.
There we go. There we go.
As the first half is winding down. And the
That
Eagles
fuck
will
you is
extend
fresh.
the lead here just before halftime.
Crazy work.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Muscles by at the 25. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. That's down the field for Jefferson. That is incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. In motion left goes a tight end. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their sides, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee you he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Richardson looking to throw. Rolling to his man. A big loss here as he's taken down. Will Anderson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now 3rd down and very long. Operating from the gun, Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They go play action. Now Mahomes. That's down the field for Jefferson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have cut it back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier.
And now off to the races down the right side. Off to the races. Inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Arian Foster, 87 yards. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Foster. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Will Anderson gets to him for the tackle. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Foster on second down. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 230 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense. A first down carry for Foster. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Oh, that was the thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
From the 43, here's second down and 5. They keep it in the hands of Foster. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Richardson out of the shotgun. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Pat McAfee now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this one is incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. complete here to Jordan Reed. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Mahomes now to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Reed. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target.
On first down, Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Justin Jefferson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Down the right sideline. And down to the 27-yard line. A big play there for Philly. Given 55 yards on the ground. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
Well, you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Here's the punter McAfee to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Now Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Something else is going to happen in our club tonight. It's unfortunate. Cut out class. I promise you. Mom and I will let you know what it is when we figure out what it is.
Figure out when punishment is on.
I want you to be flippant. I want you to be flippant. Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something?
Yes,
Can I tell you something? No, look at me. Please, don't do this. Don't break our trust. Don't take our trust from us. Please.
I should just. I'm trying to crack you day. It's been yelling at me all day about stupid quarterback.
Matt Saracen's got you a quarterback? Wait, honey. Hey, come here. What do you mean he's got you?
Hey, Brain, so that's not really. I got this. Okay, now, we got one more week. Make her in, hold on, trouble. Hang on, man.
Hey, what up, this boy? Get a haircut? Get his hat. What's he on?
I'm actually doing some thinking. You know all this friction between the two? It's not helping. The state's coming up.
Yeah, damn right.
So, I mean, I figure you talk to your boys and settle them down. You can just refocus on me.
You got some nerve. The same dude who shows up half drunk to workouts, walks off practice and throws a glass of bottle in my head, want to tell me to talk to my boys? No, first of all, they ain't my boys. You want team unity, why don't you talk to your boys? This football done brought us together, but on the real, we ain't cool like that.
The lost cause, baby.
Mom? Hey, here, honey. Ready to go? You know, I'm still
2. Putt, putt. Watch this, huh? All right, listen. I got it. Pretty good. That's a very good thing. All right, listen. I want you to beat me with this. As I make it to the house. Ready? Putt.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with.
That's your first one. It's our last chance. We need to go home with a tie. Go home with a win.
Continue ahead.
Surprise! It's not my birthday. It's everybody's birthday, but we are here for a reason. And that reason is, as a designated member of the National Quad Rugby Squad, I'm here to inform you that you have been invited to training camp in Austin. No way. No way. Don't get so excited yet, but training camp is 2 weeks of the most intense, painful, exhausting workouts of your young wheelchair-bound life. And at the end of that 2 weeks, you'll evaluate the players and choose members of the National Quad Rugby Squad for the U.S. of A. I don't know what to say. I mean, got a shot? No. Well, I'll tell you what, we got 4 spots. You made one of them. Beijing bound. That's China. That is China. Can you say chopsticks and hot chicks? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. But now you said my credit score was fine.
Sorry, Miss Williams, but I did tell you pre-approval isn't always guaranteed.
Yeah, it wouldn't have anything to do with being a single parent over that little box in the application where you have to protect my face.
That's federal motto trained to prevent racial bias.
Oh, it worked like a charm, didn't it?
We want to talk to your supervisor.
It won't make a difference.
Well, let's do it anyway.
I can leave him a message.
We're here right now.
Sorry, it's not possible.
Let's go, Brian.
No, Mama, they can't do this. They can't just take back the loan.
Oh, there will be other loans.
So we want to talk to your boss now.
Anybody any good to get grades? Look